Welcome back to the side of the multiverse. I'm Ghost, time traveling host. And we're playing more Dragon's Dogma.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage. So, you've come.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off. I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
So well every day.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Should have set me sight.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Not ruins your day like getting cut open.
Would that I now had force to draw steel.
Not ruins your day like getting cut open. Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
And have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deeza's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
The magistrate seeks a place to quench his thirst for knowledge. Where might we find one, I wonder? There was a place fitting that description within the slums, as I recall.
Ah, now I understand.
Well, I suspected as much. Then we...
I'd rather not draw steam if I can avoid it.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
'Tis good to be reunited.
If I sleep on my rock.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant.
A fine place to have.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortunes...
Ah,
Good day, sir. A moment's prayer can do a world of good. Is there aught I can assist you with? Chaos in the world begins...
Good day, sir.
Was I lacking in devotion?
I am well enough, thank...
little happiness is all I ask of life.
All the others meet.
I don't like it here.
Why is my luck so
I want to go home, dead on my feet. Maybe I'll kill
What to
right
do?
here.
This place offers a view of the sea. I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is not half bad. This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble.
Oh, well.
Just remember, I've somewhere to be. Yeah? What it...
I don't mind a bit of danger.
Was I lacking in devotion?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent? And an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
What would you ask of me? I've not left.
Say, I've noticed if I were you, the place is...
Somehow my feet always carry me. Wish I didn't have to learn to run my friend.
Even I know when to shut my trap.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are dead.
Food and drink are lovely, but I've other appetites. Time to head to market, I think. I know every place here. Are monsters really scary?
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Lots to do. Our precious little time.
Well met.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
My head hurts just thinking about it.
If our prayers are not heeded. What? Oh, well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. But you see, one of the children we care for here at Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. This building's very old. It could be that might I impose on you?
Might I propose we seek out new information?
True enough.
Shall we seek some answers? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master? We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look? I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is lost.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
My prayers will surely be the wickedness.
My bed, miss. Shows us.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, they say. Malcolm's been really into it. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox-head. Living's hard, but dreams are free. Malcolm? I don't know why he bothered.
supposed to do? Stock up on the basics. Flour, salt. What was I supposed to do? I don't mind.
You don't need a perm, just hide in the back of an up mind. You've got to, but it's easy enough. I should know.
Where's my car? My fur's in a right state.
Nary a tail to be had. I'll not hang about.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
All this worrying's giving me an ache back. Adventuring's a grand way to wind up a cadaver.
No shortage of easy marks. I sleep on my work.
Very well. I shall return.
Got more soil than you can.
True birth must come from the spirit. I must confess, I'm rather lost.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Shall we seek some answers? I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Now this is a conundrum.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Little happiness is all I ask of life.
The hat I ought to be getting.
Nobles do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale. You don't look like much.
Mind moving along? Got to keep...
What might you need?
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall someone else, but just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's...
I'm always willing.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met.
I only work when I fan.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
heavens have forsaken us. Where could Mal... Perhaps you could try asking the other children.
Maybe he was hoping... Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny. I wonder what it was Malcolm found.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is lost.
Can't bring myself to do much at this hour.
That's swearing.
It's a fair number from walking about town. Heard of any ways to make some easy coin?
What's your business with me?
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. I guess I ought to be getting home.
You want something?
What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. The problem is, do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true, I'm sure you'll find the pretty... Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where to...
That's quite enough!
I'm quite sure that ox carts don't... Was it a phantom then?
Over here, if you...
What a nice...
Shedding? Must be my winter coat growing in.
Have we met?
'Tis this way. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used. Shall we seek some answers?
This place ne'er fails. Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those...
Shall we report our results? Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. A guide is most welcome.
Vaults, you say? By my no... Ah, but you mention rubble. Come, I fear there's... Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children... Look, there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small. Let us make haste.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and...
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide. You have my support.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
It is quite a find indeed. Is this why I've ne'er seen so many books? Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulate. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its truth. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your son, let's investigate this place's...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream. I quite agree.
The books ne'er seem...
Battle is best avoided here.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar. Was well worth the effort of breaking it.
What teachings myself?
Figured I had to thank you somehow. Never seems to happen around here.
Just see.
Just remember, it's too bright.
Mustn't let it burn.
We shall await you here, Master.
Wait for your
Unexpected
equipment.
fares so well every day.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my... Oh, to think such a... Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able...
The field, then act accordingly.
This should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, words may be wind, but there's no mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
This looks as good.
Well met, sir.
I know every place here.
Time to be heading home.
Fancy a gander? Fine.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could be— Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? You do not possess it. I see. If you've deposited it somewhere, might I— else if you've lost it, mayhap it's been put up for sale. 'Tis a curious shop, where all manner of useless trinkets may be— Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen from the pains he took to remain on scene. That alone is reason to suspect the Regent Kin, and he bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers. And very well. I shall not press. Do not forget that we work to serve—